Hi guys, you've reached the Brooklyn Chanel, and I thank you guys for watching and tuning back into my channel. I am Charisma, and thank you guys so much for watching my videos. Happy New Year, guys. I feel like I was with you guys on New Year because I was recording videos and posting them to this channel. So I posted two as I counted down to the New Year. So I kind of feel like I've been here with you guys the whole entire time. But I just want to say to you guys, I really hope that you're having a great start to the new year. Whatever it is that your resolution was, or a 2015 goal, I hope that you guys accomplish it and, really are giving it the best start possible for the new year. So happy New Year's, guys. And for me, my resolution is just to continue to do the things that I want to do. I want this channel to grow. I want you guys to enjoy me and my channel. So if you guys have any requests, anything that you want to see from me, you can email me at thebrooklynchanel@gmail.com, and I will definitely respond to you guys. You can also follow me on Instagram, TheBrooklynChanel, Twitter, Brooklyn Chanel, and I will answer. I talk back, guys, so don't be afraid. Just happy New Year, and I just want everyone to really get into whatever their goals is and accomplish them. So, with all of that said, because that was a mouthful, on Instagram, if you guys follow me, I posted about a week or 3 weeks ago when I first purchased the hair that's in my head right now. I purchased this hair from MsLulas Hair Company off of AliExpress. So I went through the unveiling when the hair arrived, because it arrived and I was so excited, and I got on here and did a video for you guys, so you guys watched me open the hair, as well as after I shampooed the hair. So you guys are pretty much seeing it all. And I spoke about the things that I liked about it, just letting you guys see everything, with the hair. So if you haven't already, before you finish watching this video or go any further on this video, check out those other two videos. So that way you'll be all caught up and up to speed on the hair and everything thus far before watching this one. You might find out a thing or two. So, what I will say about this hair thus far, I'm sorry, before I even say anything more, I have this hair in so far for 2.5 weeks, going on 3. So this Saturday will make 3 weeks of MsLulas hair. And please don't judge me, guys. This side of my hair is holding a little bit of a curl, but I've had it in since 7 o'clock this morning. So for 7 o'clock this morning up until now, I think this hair is holding up pretty well. It's a little, the curls are very loose. I mean, it has a curl at the end, so at the top it's kind of like a little wave situation-ish going on, while this side is still kind of curled. It's kind of dropping too, because it was really curly this morning, but it still has its curl, so not bad on holding a curl. However, what I notice is there's a big difference between Brazilian hair and Malaysian hair. I normally wear Brazilian hair. So I've had Malaysian hair before, and what I noticed with Malaysian hair is that Malaysian hair kind of waves up depending on the heat or humidity that's in the room. Like, it really waves. So it doesn't always stay as straight as, when you're doing like Brazilian hair. Brazilian hair, to me, like, that's my preference. I love Brazilian hair because you really can do anything. It matches my texture. I feel like it matches African American texture hair the best. This hair matches as well. Like, I don't have any problem with it matching or anything like that, but it definitely waves up as soon as a little bit of humidity hits the air. It doesn't wave to the bottom, but it does have that, give it like a slight wave up here. So I find myself having to straighten it a little bit more, as well as use like a little bit of product in it. The good thing about MsLulas hair products is I've used a lot of hair, products in it, and it does not get all weighed down and start to get, you know, oh, that nasty feeling that hair can get when it just has too much product in it. So yeah, that's a plus for me. Like, that's like a great thing, because, you know, us girls, we get up in the morning, we're spraying olive oil, we're rubbing maybe some Moroccan oil through the hair, and for it to, through all of this stuff, because we don't wash our hair, especially the you know, the extensions, every day or every night, to rub those products in the hair and the hair not get weighed down is like a huge plus for, you know, extension hair. Like, that's awesome. So that's another pro that I found about this hair. So I'm sure the question that everyone wants to know is, does the hair shed? And my answer is yes, it sheds. It's not mine. It's on a track. It's gonna shed. So I have one right here, but throughout the time of the 3 weeks of wearing the hair, it has shed. Not like major sheddage, but I do have shedding. The next question I know people want to know is, does it tangle? For me, it didn't really tangle. Like, I've worn sweaters because it's been a bit cold. I live in New York, so it's been a bit cold. And what I noticed is, like, the fur from rubbing, no, well, not the fur, because my sweaters don't have fur, but you know what I mean? Like, the wool stuff from the sweaters, it kind of, you know, once this hair is rubbing on the back of the sweater, you'll see, like, if you lift it, you'll see all that wool stuff in it. So when it's time to, you know, take the, like, or run your hand through it, it's like it's kind of snagging, and then when you comb it, you'll see all that wool stuff. But once the like, it's been combed, I've had no problems. So yes, it can have the tendency to shed. I guess for me, it depended on what I wore. Like, today I wore this shirt that I actually have on now, which is, you know, not any type of sweat or anything, like a knit material, like a t-shirt sort of type of thing. And I haven't had any sort of tangling or anything like that. I've been good all day. I've been really good. So I have 24 inches in. It's actually my longest bundle. I have 24 inches. I have 22 inches, 20, and 18. So I have 4 bundles of hair in. I wanted a closure. I think I mentioned this also on my last video, that I wanted a closure. But the lady who did my hair, when I told her I wanted a closure, she said, oh, yeah, we'll give you a closure. And when she spun me around after she braided me up, I had hair standing up. And I'm like, okay, so where does she think a closure is going to go? And then she tells me, oh, I'm not going to add a closure because you have enough hair, you know, that you don't need a closure. Excuse me, say what? Like, I didn't ask you for that. So you can imagine, I was like all heated. Like, I asked for a closure. I spent $80 on a closure. I want a freaking closure. But I calmed myself down, had to woosah for a moment. And we have regular leave out on this one. But all in all, she did a okay job. I'm not going to say she did a good job, because she didn't do a good job on sewing it in. So I don't know how many of you girls are like me. Like, you ask for one thing, you get totally something else, and are like, pissed the hell off. Where you're like, forget it. Next time, I will just do it myself. If I want to mess me up, I'll mess me up. So I'm kind of at that point now when it comes to hair, because I've gotten my hair done so much in the past, and none of my sew-ins have ever been the way I want. So I know how to sew in hair. I just cannot braid my own hair. I know how to braid. I just can't braid my own hair. So the next time, which is in maybe another 3 weeks, let's see how this lasts and how it holds up. And hopefully nothing gets too loose that I have to take it out. Maybe in the next 3 weeks or so, I'll be experimenting on my own self with sewing in hair. And I don't really know how to sew in a closure, but we're going to try. Like, what's the harm in trying? And if it doesn't work out, then I'm on the hunt. So ladies in the New York area, if you guys know anyone who sews in closures, and I mean sews in a closure, just put it down below. FYI, please don't give me your cousin, mama, uncle Pookie, and, you know, Ray and them. I don't want none of them. Like, I'm so over family. Please don't give me your family who learned by watching YouTube, because I could do the same thing. You know, just recommend, you know, any good people that really know how to lay a closure. You can post those down below, and, you know, I'll you know, question you or whatever, leave your number, not your number, sorry, leave this person's maybe number, or just tell me who, you know, you guys recommend in the Brooklyn, New York area that really knows what they're doing when it comes down to the closure. So I'm really interested. So back to the hair. So like I said, the hair holds a, you know, decent curl. I don't have any problems with the curl, but like I said, don't judge this off of, you know, how well it holds the curl, because the curls have been in since 7 o'clock in the morning. And for 7 o'clock in the morning, it is now 7:30. So that's a nice bit of time to still walk around with at least some sort of curl, especially this side. I think it's pretty good. It's decent. Like, I don't have a problem with the hair. This hair really does great, bone straight. But like I said, once a little bit of humidity, you know, is in the air, the hair kind of does like a slight wave. I noticed that, you know, because I work in a school, and it gets a bit hot in our school, and I look in the mirror and see it's waved up. You might be able to see a little bit now. I kind of see it's like a little bit of a wave. Maybe not. I don't know. You guys can tell, but I kind of see like a little bit of a wave. So, I didn't color this hair. I didn't do anything to it. What I noticed is the hair is really dark. But I noticed when I got the last bundle, I noticed that the bundles at the bottom were kind of light. I don't know if anyone else has experienced that with virgin hair, if that's normal or not. What I will say as well with Lula virgin hair, I had to make some snips, not major snips, but I had to do a little bit of snippage at the bottom on the ends, because the hair at the ends were a little janky at the end. They were dry, and I don't know about you guys, but I don't really care for no dry ends. Like, I don't want dry ends in my natural hair, and I definitely don't want it in no bundles. So, you know, I had to, you know, pull the hair down and, you know, look at it and just snip it up. Now the ends are definitely a lot better. Yeah, the ends are definitely a lot better. You can see it's all kind of universal. They look a lot more healthy than what they were looking when I first, you know, when I first got the hair and washed it and everything. So I'm really enjoying the hair. Like, it's really cool. Like, I like it. I tried to show you guys the true length of the hair, but I am 5'2". Sometimes I want to be taller, but I'm not. I'm 5'2", and this hair is like at the top of my crack. I don't know if you guys can see that, but actually it's a little bit past my crack. No, it's at the top of it. It's not past it. It just seems like it. So, and you can see here, it's a little bit past my breast. So this is, like I said, it's 24 inches, 22 inches, 20 inches, and 18 inches of hair. I wanted to show you guys my closure that I purchased. I purchased it from the beauty supply store. I was going to purchase it from AliExpress as well, but I decided, I said, you know what? I follow Thomas Adriana 1 on Instagram, and she's Thomas Adriana here on YouTube. And I remember reading that she said she's used beauty supply store closures, and some of them are really good. So I said, this would be a perfect time for me to try a beauty supply store closure and see how that works out for me. So I'll be making a video about my beauty supply store closure in another video. So if you guys have any more questions, comments, concerns, please let me know down below. You can email me at thebrooklynchanel@gmail.com. You guys can also rate, comment, and subscribe to my videos. There will be more coming. So I'll talk to you guys soon. Bye.